Hey everyone, this is John. I run the channel Chaotic Commander, and today we have one hell of a pod lined up for you. Before we introduce the pod, we will go over the rules for tonight's game. The first rule is Fire Cell. All spells cost one colorless less for the whole game. Does not reduce the cost to zero. No free spells off this. And the second rule is just end it already. During your end step, you lose one life. Alright, and with that out of the way, I am running my Post the Enchanter deck. It's been a while. Um, haven't touched it in a bit, but it is just Posty searching up some cheap enchantments, giving things Shroud, kind of bothering everyone, but not too threatening. I don't think I've ever won with this deck. But with that out of the way, let's introduce our first guest. We will go in turn order. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
It's Tori.
I think that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that.
No
My
worries.
name's Tori. I go by interesting MTG art on social media. I like magic. I like art. It's kind of what it says on the tin, and I'm super happy to be here tonight. I love getting a chance to play Commander, especially my favorite Commander deck, IR First of Lock Twain. I'm playing a lot of black creatures. I'm gonna gain a lot of life, drain a lot of life, and have a lot of fun doing it.
Terrifying. All right. All right, next up.
What's going on, guys? It's Corey. Back on the channel again. Tonight I'm going to be playing Onyxia, Hand of Erebos, so it's just recurring all my annoying enchantments over and over again as annoying creatures for value, and that's pretty much it. That's the whole game plan.
All right, who are you? What do you do? You do things, right?
I do things. Well, let's see. I horrifically spam this channel just about every Friday night, playing janky decks. And when I'm not doing that, I do host a podcast with my friend Cole every Friday called the Urcast, where we just talk about all things Magic the Gathering.
Awesome. Yeah, go
That's
check
it.
that out. Every Friday, mostly, right?
If I bother to edit the audio, yes.
All right. And last, but definitely not least.
All right, I am Lenny, a Johnny's gay pride mate everywhere that matters on the socials. You can find me on Blue Sky. We don't do that other place anymore. And you can also find me if you end up watching this game and being like, "Hey, that dude was pretty rad, actually, and I would like to see him play more Commander." I am one of the hosts at MTG Lexicon. We are the dive bar of EDH. We play Commander on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we also play D&D on Fridays. I'm not part of that, but still check it out. It's a good time. I should be playing this Saturday. Kind of around 5, 6-ish Pacific is kind of where we do our thing. And then if you're like, wow, I really like this guy, I am also one half of Coast to Coast Commander. And we play Magic, or we just kind of talk about Magic with my buddy Bert. We do that on Thursdays at 6 Pacific. And then if you really are like, oh man, like I just can't get enough of this guy, like it's starting to get creepy. But I can direct you to, while I'm not currently doing this, I have a 2 years worth of articles on edhrec.com. You can search up the Power Sync article series where I take the most busted commanders in the format, and I make kinder, gentler deck lists with them if you want to see what it's like when I actually write stuff. And today, for you, I have prepared the Seagate Air Force. This is my blue-white Flyers deck. It's all the most messed up Flyers that Azorius can bring to bear, with my commander kind of being a wall between your removal and those creatures. And that's it for me.
Okay, awesome. Well, with that out of the way, we have already resolved mulligans and rolled to see who gets to go first. Corey got the high roll, so whenever you're ready, man, take it away.
All right, let's do this. Start off with a draw.
Bud.
And I'm going to go Forest into a Font of Fertility, and then I will pass turn, and I'm going to lose my life. thanks to the janky rules.
Yeah. Janky, huh? Wow.
Janky, chaotic,
Wow.
nonsensical rules.
That's kind of
Never punished, which makes me feel bad for keeping what I kept. Planes, I'm gonna be the Soul Ring guy
All right.
Ooh.
and the Talisman guy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
And last turn.
All right. You lose your life, and I will draw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to lose too, honestly.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna play Vault of Champions. I don't imagine any of you are going to quit. So then I'll tap it for white for a Slumbering Keep Guard and pass.
Ooh, all right. I will draw. I am gonna play a swamp, and then I'm going to pay 1 for a jet medallion, and I will pass.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, J
What's
Rose,
that?
for the raid, man. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, hey, J-Ro.
Yeah, let me try to remember how to do the shout out thing. I'm so
Drop
bad.
the swamp
There
while
it
you do that. And then we're going to tap for a green, a black, and I'm going to cast Kodama's Reach, reduced by 1 because of the other rule that's not burning me. And then I will pass, take my damage, and search up some lands.
All right. I will untap, keep in draw, completely forgetting about that rule. I will play a War Room.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
You're
no,
the-
we're going to continue with what I said I was going to do. And
you're the
I'm
problem,
going
huh?
to, yeah, I am going to officially submit my problem or my application to be the problem with the turn 2 Smothering Tithe that I was able to do on this hand.
Ooh.
And, oh, wait, back up. I need to actually back up because I've been wanting to do this for so long. If you know, you know, but get ready for a game changer. I put Smothering
Nice
Tithe
guess.
on the deck.
All right. Shit. Okay. That's
And pass turn.
okay. All right.
I said
will-
it was bad. I
You
said it was bad.
you did. I'll untap and draw. I cannot pay for the Smothering Tithe. Unfortunately. So I will play this Thriving Moor. The other color will be blue. Okay, and then I will tap 1. Okay, for a Transcendent Envoy, giving my auras 1 less to cast. Then I get to scry off the Slumbering Keep Guard. I will keep that on top. And then I will lose my life, and then I'll lose another one because I forgot my last turn because I was distracted, and I'll pass.
All right. I love how we both have cost reducers down. That's super fun.
Yeah, I mean, yours is a little better because I don't think I have that many auras in my deck.
Oh gosh.
It is just for me misreading the card initially or misremembering what it does and threw it in. But no.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Man,
I got a
man.
swamp. And I am going to pay 1. I love that I'm only paying 1 for an unstoppable slasher.
Oh shit.
And
Oh,
then
sick.
yeah.
You give it
It's an
haste.
artist proof. I can't give it haste, unfortunately.
Okay.
But what I can do is play 1 and
Did you
give
pay
him
your
a friend.
2?
I did not pay my 2. You get your
Okay.
treasure.
Okay. Which
and then-
I have marked by this friendship token because that's the real treasure.
We love giving our friends a little something something. And then I'm gonna pay an additional black for a tenacious underdog. So the boys are here. And I will take my damage and pass it along to Corey.
Okay.
All right. Untap, draw.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, paying 2.
I will not pay nothing for your filth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is filthy.
This is this is pretty bad. This is a pretty bad start so far.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is real bad, and I'm going to actually just go right into my role as archenemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Great. Great.
yeah. Cast your pitiful spells.
All right, Corey, you've got
Do
green.
one-
You can deal with that, right?
Something like that. I'll do 1 and a green to sack my font to go search for a basic land. Tapped. But before I do any of that, I'm going to tap for another 1 and a green for an Omen of the Hunt. So when there's the battlefield, I search my library for a basic land, which also comes in tapped. And then for 3, I can sack it to scry 2. And then I will lose my life, pass my turn, and go dig up 2 basic lands that will come in tapped.
Okay. I mean, you're ramping an awful lot over there.
Hush, hush.
Yeah.
I mean, hold my beer.
Jeez.
Also, real talk, I'm gonna kind of like ham up the archenemy thing, and
No.
I'm not gonna do that to disparage anybody, but I want to have fun with this, and I hope we do too. So I don't
Yeah.
think your spells are pitiful. I
Okay.
will draw.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so relieved you said that because I was, I
Yeah,
don't know if I was going
Alright.
to sleep tonight.
I will cast the Flood Farm Verge, which lets me tap for both colors of mana.
Mm.
And then I will cast my commander.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But how am I going to cast her? I'm going to cast her with.
Yeah. In
See.
comparison, our spells are pretty pitiful. I'm not gonna lie.
It's high four.
Linvala, Shield of Seagate. She is a flying 3/3. She has a paragraph of text I don't care about. The party stuff, it's not happening in this deck. But I can sacrifice her to give creatures I control hexproof or indestructible until the end of the turn.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to tap this for blue, and I will take a damage, and this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I will overpay for a Ledger Shredder.
Okay.
So whenever you cast your second pitiful spell, I will gain power. By which I mean I draw a card and discard a card, and if it's a non-land, then this gets a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
Oh, conniving.
Yes. Okay. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. And draw. I knew what that was.
Oh, yes.
I will not pay for the Smothering Dive. Play an island. Well, I might as well get Outpost the Enchanter. Yeah, when it attacks, I can do a thing. That doesn't matter right now. I will pass the turn and I will lose a life.
All right. I will untap.
I
I
can
need to lose a life.
I can deal with the Smothering Tithe next turn. But it's probably going to be too late at that point. So,
well,
you know, I try. I could try. We can maybe figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Collaborate.
Yeah,
I would see you broken before me as a team.
Yeah.
I'm going to play my third swamp for turn. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm bringing out Ayara. She's here.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
So when she enters the battlefield, everyone loses a life, and I gain a life.
Okay.
And just a fair heads up, there's going to be a whole lot of that happening over here. So if it gets a little bit annoying, I apologize. But in the meantime, I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah,
Lenny, I think it's safe to say you might be a little bit of a target. So I'm going to throw Unstoppable Slasher at you coming in for 2. If it deals combat damage, you lose half your life rounded up.
Oh. You're approaching me?
I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
Yes. Hell yeah. Yeah, listen, okay, real talk, an aside, like, I would love to be like, your pitiful life swing means nothing, but that actually means a whole lot, so anyway,
Mhm.
Ledger Spreader, girl, bye.
Ah,
Yeah.
alas.
Well, I mean, hey,
All right. Well,
there's no conniving going on, at least, I guess.
Yeah,
that's right. Our ledgers are safe.
my
Um,
plan has already come to fruition.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh goodness.
Yeah.
I really should do this more often. This is really fun, y'all.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it does seem like it
I
would be
am-
fun in that particular situation.
Oh, did you pay for your draw?
I did not, so you do
All
get
right.
your treasure. In the meantime, though,
yeah.
that was all I was gonna do. So I'm taking my damage and I'm throwing it to Corey.
All right. Untap. We'll draw into something they can now do with all this mana.
I mean, you've got a lot of mana over there, bud. So much.
Wee.
Why in
Okay.
all that have you only searched for one planes?
That's all I need.
Fair enough.
I do have like 3 cards in hand though, so like I really need to like start drawing cards to like actually keep up my villain act.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So, let's go 1 green first for Sanctum Weaver.
Are you gonna pay for the smothering tithe?
Yeah,
Nope.
sorry. Yeah, no one's paying. I don't think anyone's paying at this point.
Yeah, not right yet. Not just yet.
Alright.
So 1, 2.
I mean, yeah, you are approaching I can pay for Smothering Tithe mana for sure. You're making me blush with your production here.
All right. Then we'll go 3 and a black for the Eldest Reborn. So, Chapter 1, each opponent sacrifices a creature and/or planeswalker.
Sure.
Okay.
Goodbye, Transcendent Envoy.
I will
yeah,
sacrifice Tenacious Underdog.
I will sacrifice my commander.
Sure. And I will just take my life and pass my turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Oh wait, we don't untap treasures.
Okay.
Alright. Well, land for turn, we'll play the other game changer, Ancient Tomb.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. We will cast the commander.
Nice.
And then this is 3 mana.
It is.
And then I will spend 2 on the treasures. And I will cast a Sarah's Emissary. Sorry, I'll cast 4 on the treasures for 7 mana. I would like to cast a Sarah's Emissary. As it enters the battlefield, I will choose a card type, creatures. Me and creatures I control have protection from the chosen card type.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna lose your life from the Ancient Tomb, right?
You know, I am.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
And yeah, I will pass the turn with 2 cards in hand.
All right. You're gonna lose that life.
I think maybe this was not the best. This was not the best hand to keep because I'm just like, I am a problem,
Yeah.
but I can't back it up.
Okay. So you have protection from creatures.
Yeah, not
Okay.
enchantments. I was
No.
really thinking it, but I got
Well,
that.
I mean, yeah. All right. I'm gonna go.
I
To
got
combat.
you know who with my name.
I'm gonna send 1 in the air at Corey, but I do have the trigger I'm gonna resolve first. So enchantment 3 or less comes onto the battlefield. It's gonna be Grasp of Fate. Thought I had more of this
Oh.
kind of effects, but I apparently do not. Okay. So when it enters, I'm gonna exile. What do you guys think? Should it be the Emissary or the Tithe, huh? What do you guys think?
If I may, it should be the tithe.
No, I don't know. What do you guys
Well,
think?
because I'm going to block you from getting the emissary.
Emissary's pretty a pretty good pick in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
what,
mean,
you're gonna. Yeah,
I'm gonna
like,
sack my commander and give it hexproof.
Valid.
Well,
Which I can't save the tithe from that.
yeah. He'll sack commander. Yeah, well, I guess we'll get rid of the tithe. Tithe will go under
All right.
here. We'll get rid of the eldest reborn. 'Cause I don't think that's gonna help
Oh
much anyways.
shit!
But if this goes
that-
away, that'll be
That's actually pretty rad to get rid of.
yeah. And then
all right, I'll take my 1 commander damage.
then let's see. Yeah, that's it.
Wait.
That'll be it. So tithe and eldest. So if this goes away, eldest reborn comes back, and then we sack something else.
Yeah, I hate that part, but
Yeah.
it
Well,
is what
you're
it is.
gonna hate this too. I'm gonna tap a black. I'm gonna cast a hopeless nightmare. So each
Tell me
opponent
about
will
it.
discard a card and lose 2 life. But I do have I have 2 scry triggers, so I will scry for this entering. I'll just leave that on top.
I mean, I got two. I actually like discard, so I'm cool with it.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna discard a high market. I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna discard
discard
blankets.
Okay. I'm gonna tap a black. For a Wicked Visitor, whenever an enchantment I control is put into the graveyard, each opponent loses a life. And yeah, that will be it. I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap and draw.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Thanks for letting everyone know, though, in case they didn't see it.
I'm gonna pay
Oh,
2
jeez.
for an Arcane Signet.
Oh, yeah, I lose a life at the end of.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to combat once again.
Yeah.
Lenny, I think I'm gonna keep the pressure up on you. I'm gonna swing in with the Unstoppable Slasher once again.
Okay. No blocks.
All right. So
Uh,
that will be.
It's not going to be anything. I have pro creatures.
mm,
That's right. Gosh darn it. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. And then on that blanks. But on my second main phase, I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna play in Endless Cockroaches.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. When it dies, it goes back to my hand, and when it enters, that triggers Iara. I gain a life, and everyone loses a life.
Yep.
And then I'll go to my end step. I'm just gonna lose that life once again, and I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. All right, that's pretty good. We're gonna go planes, and then because of the rules of the game, John, I
Yeah.
guess I get to play this here Soul Ring for
no,
0.
you gotta pay. You gotta pay. I've changed.
Oh.
I changed that.
That's fine.
That was too gross.
That's fine.
There's too many turn 1 free soul rings into a 4-mana play. It's crazy.
But it's even shaped like
What?
zero.
What? I am attacked.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, for 3, I'm going to play this Calyx Destiny's Hand,
Oh,
and I'm gonna minus
I'm gonna counter it.
3 it. You're gonna counter
No.
it.
I'm gonna counter it.
What? Just wanted to get my eldest reborn back.
Well. Oh, wait. Really? Oh, we should have had a negotiation. Damn, I thought you were gonna just like delete one of my things. Oh, but
Yeah.
your eldest reborn was gonna delete one of my things, so now
Yeah, in
Yeah.
a roundabout way. I mean,
yeah, no, put that shit in the ground.
or Calyx.
Yeah.
all right. That's fine. I'm gonna just 2 and a green to sack my Omen of the Hunt, so I can scry 2, and then I will pass turn and lose a life. Let's see what these goodies are.
Keep in draw. Let's go to violence. Tori,
Put them both back on top.
Yes.
you definitely have 38 life.
I can't argue with that.
Let's knock you down a little bit. I got 10 coming your way.
All right. I have no aerial blocks, so I will go down to 28.
Yeah. Also pro creatures.
That's right.
This see, this is, I'm hoping I'm delivering the most messed up flyers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are soaring.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap. And draw. I will play this Hall of Heliod's Generosity. Because it was...
Was that on the top of your deck?
It was, actually.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right?
Oh.
Crazy.
Everyone
Oh,
say
yeah.
thanks,
I'm
Heliod.
getting there. I'm getting there. Losing a life.
Alright. I will go to attacks. I'm gonna attack a Johnny, Lenny. Even though he won't lose life. But I will get to search for something to enter the battlefield. Oh, there's so many things. I think I have to do my game changer. I think I have to pick Heuristic Study. I have to draw something that can, like, help me out here.
Hell yeah.
So I will do that, and then I will get to scry off the Slumbering Keep Guard. Okay. All right, I'll be more discreet. That's pretty okay. I'll keep that on top. So there we go. Second main phase. I'll tap this and this for a Metropolis Reformer. I have hexproof now.
All right.
And when it's dealt damage, I gain that much life. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap and draw. Okay. I am...
Did I scry? I did I? Yeah, I did. Because I made a whole joke about it. Oh, and then I'll lose life.
I'm going to play a... All right. I'm going to play a Swamp for turn, and... John, since you, like, spared me from the Grasp of Fate, I'm not going to attack you just yet.
I appreciate
But
that.
when he's got that... Yeah, but when he's got that pro creatures, so...
Well, once I
Corey,
get into combat phase.
That's valid. But right now, I think I am gonna swing at you. I'm gonna come at you with the Unstoppable Slasher.
Well, I'm going to chump it with the Sanctum Weaver.
All right, sounds good. And then let's see. Hold off on that. I think for now, I'm just gonna go to my end step and take a damage and pass the turn.
All right.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Play this Tainted Woods as my land for turn. And then for 4, I will bring out Onyxia. When she enters, go ahead.
I was going to ask, are you going to pay for the Heuristic Study?
I will pay for the Heuristic Study.
You don't pay your taxes, but I'm trying to draw an out to the pro creature thing, and you're going to pay for that? Like, come on.
You're right. I won't pay for the Heuristic Study.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
No problem. So I can bring out a something. They're all basically mana dorks or land searchers in my graveyard. So I'll just bring out this Omen of the Hunt so I can also scry maybe. But it'll come in as a 3/3 creature with menace. When it enters the battlefield, I can search for a basic land to enter tapped, which will just be this forest on my deck. I'll shuffle that in a second. That's it. And then I'll pass turn and I'll shuffle it.
All right, at your end step, I'm going to do something. I would like to flash in.
You're a monster.
I am a monster. Fairy Mastermind. Let's go ahead and pay the 1 for
Okay.
Ristic Study.
You know, that would give you a draw if you didn't.
Not when it's not on the battlefield. But I got you, fam. Don't worry.
All right.
I am overpaying. My stuff costs 1 less. You know what? Who cares?
That's the spirit. Who cares?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that resolves. I'm gonna go ahead and before we can do anything else, I'm gonna take a damage and take 2 damage. Yeah, sure. Let's go to 26. And I'm gonna say each player draws a card.
All right. I don't
Okay.
say
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I think we have 2 people that drew their second card, so I'm gonna draw a card twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then yeah, I would like to untap.
Well, I'd like to say no. So there you go.
And what you got for me?
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay.
I ain't got
I'll
nothing.
draw for turn.
Yeah, well, nothing yet. Actually,
All right,
not really
let's-
much, because I haven't been drawing lanes, unfortunately.
I am sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It happens.
Let's go to play blue and 2 with the Soul Ring. I would like to play the Robe of the Archmagi. So this is whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I draw that many cards. It's equipped 4 or equipped Shaman, Warlock, or Wizard 1.
Mhm.
Linvala is the only angel wizard in the game.
Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, you gotta pay for
Yeah.
Ristic Study?
Yes. Yeah, I will pay for Ristic Study.
Alright, cool, 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 cool.
And then I will move to attach it to Linvala.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I think, John, thank you so much for inviting me on your stream. I would like to go to combat.
Okay, cool. In response, I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna Cyclonic Rift the Emissary.
Yeah, all right. I'll pay blue, and I will mana drain your Cyclonic Rift.
Are you gonna pay for Ristic Study?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
only getting 2 mana for that.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, yeah.
But okay, yeah, sure. So how much damage total? It's like what, 10,
12.
12? Sure, I'll go to 22.
And I will get 3 cards.
There's 3 commander damage here.
And yeah.
I did a thing, so there you go.
Fast turn.
Okay. Tap.
Now's a good time to strike, though, because I do not have colored mana for interaction. So if you can get this now, now's the time to get it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to cast a Feed the Swarm on the Emissary.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I do have the Linvala. Are we
I
good
know.
here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We will send her to the command zone, and now I have to pay 7 mana for her.
Okay, so that does nothing. I don't lose any life. It's fine. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing Post Enchanter back at you. Yeah, it's gonna be a Darksteel mutation on the Sarah Emissary.
Yep. You got it.
Yep. Alright. Okay, there we freaking go. Alright. Well, I did my part. I attacked. So you will take the 1 commander damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Real quick.
Yeah.
If you draw drew Ristic Study during your... Was that
That was at your
your
turn.
turn?
It was your turn.
Okay, then we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, because
All right.
yes. I cast the Feed the Swarm. That's all I've cast this turn. I haven't drawn anything. Okay, yeah, because you mana drained my Cyclonic Rift. Okay. Alright, I will scry from the Darksteel. I'll keep that on top. Alright, so we'll go to damage. It'll take one measly bop on the head. Can I change how I tapped? I'm gonna just tap that for a black instead of that. Forgot that's my only source of freaking white. Yeah. I'm gonna tap one blue for a Gold Forge Thoptrix. And with all that said and done, I will pass my turn.
Right. On your end step, actually, I'm going to go ahead and tap Iara and sack Endless Cockroaches, sending it back to my hand, and I'll get to draw a card.
Nice.
And then I will go, yeah, with some value.
Yeah.
And then I will untap and draw for turn. Ooh. All right. We're cooking. I am going to pay 2 for a Bantu's Monument.
Very nice.
That makes my Black creature spells cost 1 less for me, and then whenever I cast a creature spell, each opponent loses a life and I gain a life.
Delicious.
I will then
Are you gonna
I'm
pay
excited
for
for
that? By the way, I'm sorry. I know. I hate to be the guy.
Oh no, no, you're absolutely fine. I'm gonna pay for that.
Okay.
However, immediately following that, I'm gonna pay 2. And I'm gonna recast the Endless Cockroaches.
Okay.
You'll get to draw a card off of Ristic Study, and that'll trigger both Bantu's Monument and Iara. Everyone loses 2, and I gain 2.
All right.
Well,
And then
really low life.
and then and then I'm gonna go to combat. Lenny, I'm gonna take this chance while I've got it. I'm swinging at you.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm swinging at you with the Unstoppable Slasher.
Honestly, straight up homophobic that you're attacking me and making me do math in fractions.
Oh no!
Doesn't it say whether you round up or down? So you don't even need to do that.
You're making me round? I am a theater arts major.
Math is for thespians.
Just never mind that it's a technical emphasis in stage and lighting design, so actually my math is okay. Anyway, so it's 2, and that takes me to 21, and then we have that, which is round up or down, you said?
Rounded up.
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Hell yeah. Well, that's that's one problem.
Real.
And that is all I've got. I'll take my 1 damage at the end of turn, and I'll pass.
I would like to rescind my application of being the problem.
Untap. I've got lands.
You have so many of those, actually. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. You know, you guys should try having lands. It's real cool.
Yeah.
Real cool.
I bet, dude.
You know what's even cooler is when you just now top deck or 3 into black. Extinguish all hope to destroy all non-enchantment creatures.
Oh.
Oh, why would you do that?
Oh gosh.
Alright.
I have. Well, actually, in response, I'm gonna tap Iora. I'm gonna sack the Endless Cockroaches and draw another card.
Peaceful maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I am.
Are you gonna
Put
pay
your back
for Ristic Study?
Considering I only have 1 other card in my hand, I will pay for Ristic Study.
Okay. Alright. So
this one.
That sucks. Alright.
When my Unstoppable Slasher dies, it actually comes back to the battlefield.
Yeah,
with
just
2
stunned.
stun counters on it. Yep.
Somebody put an indestructible enchantment on my commander, or on my
I did.
Zera emissary, so that's cool and good, and I like that for me.
Yeah, that's pretty good for you.
But I'm also at 10 life, so, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
Then for 1 green, I'm going to cast only card in my hand, a Binding of the Titans. So chapter 1, each player mills 3 cards.
Okay. Are you going to pay for Ristic
All
Study?
I shall pay for Ristic Study with
Aw, it's a
your
land,
green mana.
Swan Song, and an Eye of O'Hare Talk.
Oh, Court of Ardenvale. That would have been lit.
Phyrexian
Cartographer's
Tower,
Investigate.
Vaulted Opportunist. My
Right.
Reverse Rider.
Well, I guess now would be a great time to really pile on. So we're going to go 4 at Lenny, 3 at Tori, and then on the attack trigger, I get to bring one of my bad boys back as a 3/3, but it's not tapped and attacking. Okay. So,
I will.
4/4 at Lenny.
All right. Yeah, I will take 4.
I'll take 3. Down to
And
25.
then on the attack trigger, I will bring out my Heliod, except he is now a 3/3 zombie creature token. Yeah.
Okay.
Zombie Heliod.
Yeah, but he's zombie in addition to his other types. Yeah. So he's a zombie, and then he triggers, and he becomes like an indestructible enchantment again, and all that bullshit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And then I will lose my life and pass my turn.
All right. Yeah, I think I have definitely passed the point of no return where like I get no charity, which is fine. I
Yeah.
definitely earned that for myself. I got 2 colorless. We'll draw a card. Sure, we're gonna play this here, Restless Anchorage. And I just like can't even afford to draw cards off of this thing, so we will engage in the discount, pay one of those, and we will play this here, Arcane Signet.
Nice.
And we'll pass the turn.
Okay.
I'll lose a life.
All right. I'll untap. I will draw. That's the wrong land. Okay, cool. Play a swamp. That costs 5. I do have 5. I guess. So I will get post out. Then that is all I will do. I will pass the turn.
Alright. I will untap. Unstoppable Slasher loses a stun counter, and I will draw for turn. Oh yeah. Alright. I am
That's
going
right, baby.
to
Basic swamp.
Yeah, that's right. Alas, I actually don't have any lands in hand at the moment, but hopefully coming soon. I am going to pay 1 for a Dark Ritual. And I'm going to use the 3 black mana from that to just go ahead and recast Ayara. So everyone will lose a life, and I'll gain a life.
Myth. Perhaps a
And
legend.
I
Yes.
lost a life at the end of my
Um,
turn. I forgot to put that.
you're all good. I got to shout out my Dark Ritual here really quick too, because it's an altar.
That's
This was done by
awesome.
Bugs Matrix, and this is the first time I've gotten to cast this. So big shout out to Bugs for that. It's really cool.
Are you gonna pay for the Ristic Study?
Am I gonna pay for the risk?
I like that you have an entire chat just dedicated to reminding you about Ristic Study triggers.
I was actually looking at something else, so I was just letting him explain his thing about this beautiful Dark Ritual. Are you gonna pay for anything? I don't know. Do you cast 2 things? Am I crazy?
Yeah, I did cast 2 things actually. I'm gonna pay for one of them, so you can go ahead and draw 1 card.
Okay. I mean, that's funny. I
but
don't think that helps me much, but it's funny.
but I've got a couple other things I'm going to do here really quick too. I'm going to pay 2 black, and I will once again bring forth the endless cockroaches. And actually, I forgot about the Bantu's Monument trigger with Iara too. That and Iara will both trigger with endless cockroaches. So everyone loses 2. I'll gain 2.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what, Lenny? Did I just kill you? Or
Brought him real close.
No,
Oh.
I'm pretty close here though.
I gotcha. Okay, okay. And then I think
I recommend not killing me if you can like
Yeah.
help it.
I
That'd be
can't
super.
yeah, I can't actually help it here. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go to my end step. I'm gonna lose a life and I'll pass the turn.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
A rebuilding turn.
Untap. Drop a turn. And then I'm going to exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. So I know one is definitely going to be Ledger Shredder.
All right. I also got a
What
fairy
else got a-
mastermind.
Yeah, let's exile that too. So that'll be my
Okay.
2. And it will let me gain 2 life. 25.
Okay. I need to do some of that life gaining stuff.
Girl, same.
Like,
Like,
oh man.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah, no, I
bet.
meant
recommend it.
2 here. I'm the only person at single digits.
Yeah, you did that to yourself though.
I kind of did, yeah.
You asked for it. You
Alright.
said I want to be the arch enemy, so you can all gang up on me. So that's what we did. You know.
Yeah.
So we do make dreams come true. Alright, so we're tapping 4 for a Mirari's Wake to pump all my stuff by +1/+1.
Are you gonna pay for that?
I will pay for that.
Okay. I think that's the last time I'm gonna
Like-
ask. So I'm gonna need you guys to let me know, or else I'm gonna just start drawing cards. Fair.
Eh.
Fair. All right. Cool.
Let's see. Alright, Heliod's still offline. So I will go to combat. John, how many creatures you got over there? Just Zur?
Post actually, but yes, only one.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
You're excused.
Wow.
This time.
Alright, we'll go and swing 4 at you with Menace.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 5 because buffed by Mirari's Wake.
Sure.
And it has Vigilance because of Heliod, so it's a 5/5
Sure.
Menace Vigilance.
I will take 5 because I have no choice.
Then I'm going to bring back this Font of Fertility as a 3/3 zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. Something else I wanted to do. Oh, I will pass turn and lose my life.
Okay.
All right. I got an in-step thing. Because we have a discount, I'm going to flash in this High Fae Trickster. It's a 4/2 flying, and I can cast spells as though they had flash. It's a fairy wizard.
You gonna pay for that, bud?
Yeah, I got mana for days.
Okay, cool. I know I just said I wasn't going to ask, but
But here you are.
here
Here
I
you
am,
are.
lying through my teeth.
I mean, honestly, if you're going to ask for anyone, it's the guy at 2 life. I'd like to untap, upkeep, and draw. Thank you, deck, for drawing me a land in this trying time.
No, it's a good one though.
It is a good one, yeah.
It's a pretty good
Command
land.
Tower. Famously good land, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tap this Talisman of Progress. Yo, this thing is a fairy wizard, so I'm gonna attach this Robe of the Arch Magi.
Yeah.
Tori, you got any flyers for me?
I do not. Just some
All right,
cockroaches.
we're gonna visit you for 4 in the air.
I think that's fair. I'll take 4.
All right, then I'll draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one.
Mm.
Cool. Well, you know what? I'm gonna die anyway, so let's at
Hell yeah.
least play some of the stuff that people can see what we're about in this deck, and then y'all can
Alright.
be like,
No.
"You maniac."
No.
Monster.
You
Alright.
and your flyers. You just flew too close to the sun.
Kira, Great Glass Spinner.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. So, is that
Well,
the
we're not
Ristic Study?
tapping this.
Is that for Ristic Study?
Yeah, that's for Ristic Study.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no. We'll do the Soul Ring because I got another thing. So the Soul Ring, one of them is for Ristic Study. The other one, Giada, Font of Hope.
Nice. You don't even,
Okay.
you don't even
Have the
need,
ancient tomb and go out on your own terms.
yeah, you don't even need that floating Soul Ring mana for that, so you could use that to pay for the second Ristic Study.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm paying for
Yeah,
both of those.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So
It's getting pretty
I need
stacked.
7 mana to cast my commander, so that's a bummer.
Yeah.
You know what? It is what it is, but it will be what you make of it. I have not played a land. Oh, I did play the command tower. All right, yeah. We did not find removal for the bug enchantment, so I will go to 1 and probably just die to this Ayara business.
Oh yeah.
So clearly, I've shown the deck is actually not that good.
No, I don't. I wouldn't
No,
agree with
it
that.
is actually that good.
All right, then I'll untap and draw for turn. That's hilarious, but it is not what I need. Okay. I'm gonna play Castle Ardenvale. It comes in tap because I don't have planes. I am going to go to combat. I'm going to send post at Tori. And then I have a trigger.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Well, I don't have any flyers, so no blocks.
I'm gonna grab Heliod. It is two. He is a creature. So, all right. So 1 in the air at Tori. I will shuffle. Then I do have to pay a white to do the white. I'm going to do 4, 2, 3, 4. Or the Council of 4. So whenever someone draws a second card, I draw a card, and whenever a player casts a second spell, I create a knight. But with all that fun stuff out of the way, that is it. I will pass.
On your end step, actually, I'm going to go ahead and pay a black. Not paying for Ristic Study. For a Deadly Dispute, I'm going to sacrifice Endless Cockroaches, and I'm going to draw 2 cards and make a treasure.
Okay, and
Love that
when
for
you draw your second card, it's during their turn. Never mind. I'm lying. Okay.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Sneaking it in.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Smart.
Yeah, me looking at the exiled fairy mastermind in my great and being sad.
Yeah. Don't forget to take your life, John.
Oh yeah, I'm at measly 10 life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not
Well,
one of
Race
these
to the
little-
bottom again.
What's that?
At least you're in double digits.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I still very easily dead to their shenanigans, so it's not like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Have to ban someone.
I've got.
I just got to ban someone every fucking chat. That's crazy.
Ugh.
What are you
Honestly,
talking about?
I
They
feel
were
like that's
off
been the
you.
freaking case in my when I've been on stream too.
That's what-
It sounded like a great deal. Cheap,
Oh yeah.
cheap follows.
Do not click
Right.
that link.
Yeah.
No, it looks like a legit link.
Yeah. No red flags
I
at
think
all.
you should click it, but you should use your credit card to actually push down on the mouse when you do it. To
All
provide
right, but that is
You know what? I think it is worth it to give my social security number for $50 in Steam gift cards.
right.
Absolutely. What a steal. All right, I'm gonna do some stuff, and Lenny, I'm probably about to take you out of this game here.
Yeah, I know that makes
Let's
sense.
see.
I am sacking the treasure. I've got a soul ring.
All right. You paying for
All
that, bud?
You know.
Okay, I will draw.
All right, but I am going to pay for this. I'm gonna pay a black, an extra one for the Ristic study, and I am going to feed the swarm the Ristic study.
Okay, so
I think-
on your second spell, I will create a white knight.
Okay.
But yeah, but outside of that, Ristic Study is going to die, and you will lose 3 life.
That's right. You've gotten quite a few cards off of that, so
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
And let's see. I've
It
got.
doesn't have vigilance. Lame.
All right. I am gonna do something pretty honking here. This is actually gonna be a really cool move. So I am going to pay 6 life, going down to 14, and I'm gonna pay all of 1 colorless mana with an additional 1 floating here from the Soul Ring, to cast Crick, son of Yawgmoth, for an entire 1 mana.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Respectfully, I have to at least try to survive.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So I'm not paying the. Oh, I don't have to pay Ristic.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna cast Galadriel's Dismissal with the kicker, targeting you, Tori.
Oh no.
I'm gonna phase out your creatures, which are not Crick, because I can't
Mhm.
suffer that. Well, I can't. I will die otherwise. So yeah. Anyway, you can have Crick, but the rest of your stuff is on vacation.
Is that all
Gotcha.
permanents or just creatures?
All creatures.
Oh, so you'll still lose
Oh.
the Bantu's monument, huh?
Mhm.
Or the monument.
Oh,
The Bantu's
yeah.
Monument
Well,
is
you know
there,
what?
yeah.
I will die, and I will at least be Conti on my way out.
Hold your head
All
up
right.
high.
There you go.
Salutes.
Alright, so we will still lose the one.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Still lose the one from Bantu's Monument. Alas.
All right, and
Alas.
somebody has the Dark Steel mutation in their graveyard.
Oh, yes. That is good. Good
All right,
to
chat.
know.
Well, you know what? I think I made a valiant effort.
You did
Hopefully,
You did great.
hopefully, I impressed with blue-white flyers in Commander.
No, mad respect.
For
Yeah.
whatever it's worth, I really enjoyed it. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we didn't get to do the really gnarly stuff in the deck, but you know what? That's
1,
totally
2,
fine.
3, 4, 5. Okay, we still Heliod is still a creature.
What am I saying? I got a freaking turn 2 never mind. I got a turn 2 Smothering Tide. I
Yeah,
gotta shut the fuck.
that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a little bit of gnarly stuff I can still do, and I'm gonna do one of those gnarly things.
Pass your
I'm gonna
turn?
pay- Oh, just about. But I got one thing first. I'm gonna pay 2 black. I've got an Archfiend of Depravity. When that is cast, Frick gets a +1/+1 counter. An Archfiend of Depravity is a 5/4 flyer, and on the beginning of each opponent's end step, a player chooses up to 2 creatures he or she controls, then sacrifices the rest.
Okay.
And then that'll trigger Bantu's Monument. Everyone loses life and they gain a life.
Sure. Okay. Alright.
And then that is all I've got since Iara and the Slasher are phased out. I will go ahead and pass the turn.
Yes. That's it. Turn.
Damn, dude. That sucks.
we're going to go to Chapter 3 on Binding of the Titans, so I can return a target creature or land from my graveyard to my hand. I am going to take this Mind Rack Harpy, put it into my hand.
Okay, well,
Alright. So for 2 and a black, I will cast said Harpy. Then I'm going to go into combat. So at the beginning of combat, the Harpy will trigger, and we're each going to mill 3 cards.
All right.
Skitter's Blessing, a Plains, and another Plains. Yes.
My reassembling skeleton.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be useful in your graveyard.
Might just be a little bit.
Yeah. Alright. Then going to combat. Yes, Summoning Sickness. You are not a creature yet. Well, I think I just have to go for it a little bit here. I'm going to send these front 3 all at Tori. So that's a 5/5 and 2 4/4s, all with Menace and Vigilance. And then on attack trigger, I do get to pull a enchantment out. I'm going to bring out the Binding of the Titans. It's now a 3/3, but it's still a saga, so we're going to have that trigger first, where each player will mill 3 cards.
Up.
Ash
That would be
Barrens.
nice. My own post Son of Rich and a Plains. Damn, I could have used the coop up to deal with his shit.
Yep. It is what it is now.
Well, that works for me, I guess.
Sure. Alright, and then going into attack.
Right. Gosh, I feel like I've got a block.
Probably would be a good idea. 'Cause I could kill you on my
Yeah.
turn if you don't.
Yeah.
Then I won't have to sack shit.
true. That's right. That's right. Gosh. Okay. Yeah, I will put the Archfiend of Depravity and Crick, I think both in front of Onyxia.
So which one do you want to kill, Corey? Do you have any kind of battle tricks?
Oh, let's see which one I would like to kill.
The Archfiend would make you sack everything but 2 of your creatures.
Yeah, and that's
and
going to be...
crits.
I'm okay with him keeping Crick, because we're kind of towards the late game now, so life is going to become thinner and thinner.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll get like a little bit back from Ayara each turn, but I'm going to take out the Archfiend.
Okay. The Archfiend dies, and then Crick does have lifelink. So
Okay.
I will gain 3 medicine.
Alright, and then you'll take 8 from the other 2.
So I'm down to 10.
Alright. Second main phase. Yes, okay. I'm going to recast Onyxia.
All right. That's your second spell, right?
Yes.
Ah,
And then
okay,
when
then.
she enters, I do get to make another one of these. And I just so happen to mill this. I'm going to make Cast Out come in as a enchantment creature. So it's a 3/3 now. When it enters, I get to exile target online permanent until it goes away. I'm going to exile someone's very annoying card called Grasp of Fate,
Ooh.
Okay.
which will let my Eldest Reborn enter at Chapter 1. So each opponent will sacrifice a creature and or planeswalker.
I will sacrifice one of my night tokens.
Goodbye, Crick. I hardly knew you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so this is just exiled. The eldest is...
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
And
cool.
then I'm going to keep these. I'm gonna keep the mana for right now, and I will lose a life past turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay, I'm gonna tap the Hall of Helion's Generosity for an Arcane Signet. Alright. I'm going to tap white, and 5 for a Sun Titan.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring back something. I think I need Darksteel Mutation. Yeah, I'm gonna bring back Darksteel Mutation, and I'm going to put it onto Onyxia.
Okay.
So all your stuff loses menace and shit.
So they'll still have vigilance from Heliod, but yeah, they'll lose the menace.
Yeah. We'll just go ahead and pay it 1 for a Tithe Taker. It doesn't matter now, I suppose, but it may end up mattering later. I'm going to go to combat. You have a flyer there, buddy? Corey? A flyer?
Who's your buddy?
You have a flyer?
I do. I do have a 3/2 harpy. It can fly.
Shit.
I'm sorry, it's a 4/3 harpy because of my
4/3. Okay. I'm going to send this at you still, but on attack I will find something good probably.
You're gonna send Zur at me regardless, huh?
Yeah, so 1 2 3.
Alright, I'll block Zur and I just blow it up.
I will grab, I don't think I have a choice. I'm gonna grab all that glitters and put it on him. So now he is a 1 2 3 4. So he is a 5/9. 5/8. So
Okay, so he's a 5/8 before.
yeah, before
Block.
damage is done. Yeah.
I'll just
so
take
it's
5 then.
Oh yeah. So it's on attack deck. That's right. So yeah, you don't have.
Yeah, so it would have been attached before I declared blockers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take the 5.
Okay.
Into 15.
But that's really it. I can't do much else. I'll pass.
All right. My creatures phase back in.
Yep. And I am dangerously low to the whole shenanigans over there.
Mm-hmm. I will untap and draw. All right. All right. I'm gonna do some stuff.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. I'm gonna start by paying 3 for an iridescent vine lasher, paying its offspring cost. When it enters, it creates a 1/1 copy of itself, which will just be this thing for the moment.
Oh.
And it has
That's the one that
landfall.
like burns you for landfall.
Yeah, that's the one. And then the regular Vine Lasher will trigger Bantu's Monument, so everyone loses 1 and I gain 1. But both of their enter triggers trigger Ayara. So
we'll lose a total of 3.
Yep.
Go.
I'm up at 13.
Shit.
Once spell table catches up to what I'm doing, my computer just kind of scuttered out here for a moment, so my apologies if it takes me a sec.
You're good, man.
13. There we go. And then I am.
If you don't have your life change within a second, it's like a scoop.
Oh gosh.
I mean, that's
Invalidated.
a negative life total, but okay, like, let's get real, yeah. Like, actually, do you even care about Commander?
Oh my god, stop.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
All right.
I'm supposed to be dead.
No, you're okay.
It speaks from the grave.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm kind of a reanimator deck. You just didn't see that part of it.
Sure.
Right.
All right. I'm playing a swamp. They'll trigger both of my Vine Lashers. Each take 2.
Fudge.
And then I am...
so sad.
I'm going to pay 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to play
Them
Endless
cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
Yep.
Yep, they don't stop coming.
I will get another knight, but I think I lose 2 life and I'm down to 1, huh?
Yep. And I gained 2
Oh,
life.
actually, I forgot to lose my life at the end of the turn, so I'm dead.
Ah!
Good catch.
Brutal.
It happens. It happens.
Thank you, Beardy, for
Yep.
like
Halting that
managing
wound.
this.
Reminding.
Keeping me honest.
John did just end it.
Yep.
Anyway, welcome to the Shadow Realm. I put up some pillows.
Nice, very nice, cute. I like it. It's the vibe. Pretty good.
Yeah, I try not to go too kitsch, but like,
I probably, man, it's just like you were such a threat early on. I really needed. I needed to like deal with it. So.
Listen, I went to my husband and I was like, "They're bullying me," and I told him what happened. He's like, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh my god. I'm sacking the cockroaches twice. I'm drawing a card.
Yeah,
God.
he also literally has it out for this deck ever since the time he was playing his Gavi Nest Warden cycling deck, and I turned 2 Smothering Tithe against that. And he hasn't really forgiven me.
Fair enough.
Gosh. Alright.
Well.
I guess I no longer have bug.
Yep. Darkstone Mutation's gone.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Oh god.
Yeah, you should have thought of that, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get wrecked.
But I think I can still do something here.
Probably.
I'm not normally one to play a board wipe this late into the game.
Anybody who says that is like, I actually played board wipes at the 3-hour mark.
True. That's true. I've seen someone that was like 2 hours in and it's like, I'm a board wipe. It's like, but why? But you
I've got
actually
nothing
probably
else in my hand.
I'm
Listen,
gonna
you got
pick you for a damnation.
Oh goodness.
So I'm clearing those zombie enchantments out of here. And I am losing Ayara, my Vine Lashers, and then the Unstoppable Slasher will come back with 2 stun counters on him.
So, Heliod, let me look at this real quick. So Heliod's not online yet, so it's still technically an indestructible enchantment. Yeah, indestructible either way. These are gonna go away. They're into exile.
Oh yeah.
Because they're technically exiled and then token copies.
Hmm.
But I'm going to tap for 2 to sack the Font of Fertility to its own ability before it goes away, just to get another land out of it.
Yeah.
And then this stuff goes into exile.
Alright.
There you go. Nice cleaner. Well, Nixia dies. RP was technically just a regular creature. We'll go back to the graveyard.
Yeah,
And then I'll go
Eldest
search up my
Reborn had
land.
been Yeah. And Eldest Reborn had been under Grasp of Fate.
No, it was he got rid of Grasp of Fate
or-
with his thing, so
Yeah.
he was back in.
That's right. Alright. Then that is all I've got for the moment.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
For the moment.
Oh shoot, he's
For the moment.
got that 1 mana up. It's gonna be crazy, dude. That could
Alright,
be
let's
like
give this
you
a
could
good-
flash in a black creature and just like wreck your day, bro. You never know.
Yeah!
Probably. Okay.
Listen, Dark
I
Ritual
might be
is
back.
He's already cast Dark Ritual, right?
Yeah, he did.
I have,
You
yeah.
could just accidentally have two. Like I've seen that happen. in standard
Don't
games.
give me that, Juju.
I feel like
Mm.
I feel like you probably shouldn't cast it. You cast it already. Even if you accidentally put it, it's like, I'll just put this on the bottom and draw a new card.
Okay, but what if that's the one time that Beardy doesn't say anything? Then what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
Like it has
I'll
to
allow
resolve
it.
that way.
I'll allow it.
All right. Eldest Reborn's gonna take up, so you do discard a card.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I will discard. I will discard a Cavalier of Night.
Very nice. Okay, so this seems weird. I'm tapping 4 land. So Nixia should cost 8 mana right now.
Hmm.
But because of Mirari's Wake, it's basically doubling my mana.
Mhm.
4 lands comes out to the 8. Then, when she enters, I will find something I want to turn into. And I think it's going to be the battle at the Hell Vault.
Ooh.
That'll be a 3/3 creature. Again at chapter 1. So I can exile 1 non-land permanent.
Oh,
Hell, this goes away. So do you not have any creatures besides the Slasher?
Just the Slasher at the moment.
Interesting. I'm actually going to exile the Bantu's Monument, though.
that's pretty.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Then... So 2 black, 2 green, 2 white. I'm going to use all that for Narcy.
Cool.
Then I'm going to have 1 floating of each color. I'm going to use 2 of those for Dryad,
Ooh,
the Elysian
nice.
Grove.
Ah, the Thirst Trap Dryad.
Yes, Nikki Boy.
Hmm.
And then I will let the other one fizzle because I've got no other cards in hand.
Could have made some
2,
clerics, right?
4, 5. What's that?
Oh, never mind. You'd have to.
No, but it does turn Helion online.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So I can attack with a 3/3 indestructible Minache Vigilant Helia.
Ooh,
if I
alright.
may, I
Sorry,
believe
a
it's a
4/4. Correct, a 4/4.
Dang.
All right.
All right.
I have no lots. I'm gonna go down to 11. And actually,
And then-
I forgot to take my damage from
Yeah.
last turn, so I'm down to 10.
All
Alright,
right.
then I will take 1 damage and I will pass turn.
All right. You're evening
All
it
right.
up there, Corey. It's getting close, man. You could almost win.
No,
next turn.
we're dying soon, I'm sure.
No. I don't know if there's a way. He's got no.
I don't know if the mono black aristocrats deck has a way to drain life.
Yeah.
This,
I don't know, man.
this might be. There's a lot happening there, so
Yeah. You got
It's not
another
that
board
much
wipe.
going on here. Don't really worry about it.
Exsanguinate. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
What? Do you even have enough mana
Question
to kill with
man.
exsanguinate?
Yeah, dude, drain life would be the sickest fucking thing right now.
Yeah. Let's. I don't think I can.
You're good. Don't worry
quite
about
pull
it.
it off, but let me try here. All right, I'm gonna play a swamp. I am paying 4, and Ayara is back in business, so I will gain a life.
God.
Yep.
I will lose 1 life.
All right, and then with that, I'm gonna pay a black, and I'm gonna cast Skyclave Shade from my graveyard. It has landfall. It does the Bloodghast thing. I can cast it from my graveyard, and if I played a land this turn,
Sure. So I
so
will lose
that-
another life.
yep, I'll gain another life.
All right.
And then I am going to pay black. And
Uh-oh.
I am going to return Reassembling Skeletons to the battlefield tapped, triggering Ayara again.
Oh hell yeah! You got Goonies in the deck.
Yeah!
All right.
Love some guys. And then I'm gonna pay
Never
another.
say die.
That's right. And then I'm gonna pay another 2 black, and I'm gonna play in Endless Cockroaches, triggering Ayara one more time.
All right. All right, man.
And then
This is close.
Oh,
You've
Yeah.
got what?
I'm-
You got 5, 4, 3 with all minutes. So.
yeah.
Oh, and then
This
the
is a spot to be in.
yeah.
I've got nothing else, so I'm gonna lose a life, and I will pass the turn.
All right.
Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to untap. Draw for turn. Eldritch Reborn is going to go to its final chapter. So I can put target creature or planeswalker card from the graveyard into the battlefield. I'm going to go get...
Does it have to be
Metallic.
yours? Oh, I guess you want that anyways.
But, yeah, I want this anyways.
Okay.
That's going to go to the graveyard, but that's going to trigger Narcy. So it will. One, I'm going to draw a card off of sacking it. Then I'm going to do 5 damage to you and gain 5 life because of the mana
Ooh.
value.
Oh, all
Already
right.
go down to 8.
Okay, so
I might-
Up to 8.
at this point you just win if you attack, right? He doesn't have enough blockers. All your creatures have
Yeah.
menace.
Yeah, also, that takes Battle of the Hell Vault up a chapter, which will let me exile another creature. So we're going to get rid of... it's called Ayara.
All right. I'm gonna let her be exiled under
There you go.
the enchantment. So sorry,
Alright.
sorry, Ayara.
Tapping 1 planes for 2 white and reduced by 1. We're going to play Mesa Enchantress. So when I cast an enchantment, I draw a card.
Okay, it's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
And
I
then...
think he's dead already, but he can go off, King.
yeah.
Hey,
Stop
him
it.
down.
He's already.
Yeah.
They're already dead.
I've earned a glorious death. So
he's not
That's
dead
true.
until he's dead.
That's true. All right, so this is where you cast the white
take-
Crater
we're gonna
Host
take-
Behemoth, right? Moonshaker Cavalry.
Nah.
Give everything
I'm gonna
massive
take
plus massive.
Alex down to 1. And we're going to exile the cockroaches.
That's smart.
oh no,
Then we're going to go to combat. Going to swing with everything. So these all vigilanted. And then just in case there's any shenanigans, the enchantment creature I'll be bringing back is the Eldest Reborn. So when it enters, you'll sack a creature.
alas, my shade.
I really do want to interject here. Like, I think you're a little over worried because shenanigans is not a possibility because they're playing
hey,
mono
hey.
black and they can't actually use
Oh.
shenanigans in their deck.
Settle down.
All right. Well,
Let me have my moment. And then everything goes your way.
I get stopped out with
minutes and all
bars
that.
of Nyx.
all right.
That is I'm very dead.
Huzzah!
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, great game, everyone. That was a lot of fun. That was a fun one. All
Yeah,
right.
that was a great time.
So we are going to start signing off. I'm going to find someone to raid. If you want to throw links in the chat, feel free, and we'll start signing off. We'll start with Lenny and then just go around the table. All right. So whenever you're ready, man.
All right. Hey, folks. I lost first, but I hope that doesn't make you think that I'm a bad Magic player. I hope that my general play skill makes you realize that that's actually the case. Anyway, if you like my personality, you should check me out. I play with MTG Lexicon. I am one of their hosts. We're going to be jamming some games tomorrow. We are the dive bar of EDH. So it's just general good vibes with Magic with good friends and some guests. I also play as one half of Coast to Coast Commander with my buddy MTG Burt. We do pods, we do just general chatting and brews. You can check us out on Thursdays at 6 Pacific. Yeah, and then there's like some EDH rec articles that are pretty old right now. You can check out the Power Sync series. You can see some of the weird brews I've built with absolutely broken commanders that people will totally tell you, like, there's no way anyone would ever want to play against, like, X commander. Which is not true, by the way. I didn't bring my Urza deck, but that is actually a perennial favorite from everybody. So I don't know, just, give some ideas a chance. Yeah, that's all for me.
All right, next up.
Oh, well, thanks for having us on first and foremost. I am Corey. I would throw links in the chat, but that implies I have to go find said links to put in the chat. But you guys can find me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, every Friday, where I do a podcast with my friend Cole called the Urcast. We just talk about all kinds of topics, Magic the Gathering, from ranking precons to the most recent one is running through all of my co-host decks, or even discussing if Timmy and Jimmy and Johnny and all that stuff still apply in 2025. So just kind of a wide range of just conversational topics, but you can check that out every Friday. Or if not, track me down on Blue Sky.
All right, next up.
Oh yeah. My name is Tori. I go by Interesting MTG Art on social media. You can primarily find me on Blue Sky at interestingmtg.bluesky.social. I am always posting some nonsense online, so please feel free to follow me on social media. I want to shout out two quick things here, really quick. Once again, shout out to the homie Bugs Matrix for this really cool Dark Ritual I got to play. I love it to death. I'm also appearing more on Commander streams here and there, and I'll actually be on another stream tomorrow night playing Commander with Command Zoe at around 6 p.m. Central. So yeah, I'm very excited. So it's gonna that pod's gonna be crazy cool. So come check it out. That's all for me.
All right, awesome. And I'm Chaotic Commander, John from Chaotic Commander. You can find me everywhere, Chaotic Commander, YouTube, here on Twitch and Blue Sky. I really only post that I'm going live on Twitter, so I'm probably gonna start phasing that out. But that's going to be it for tonight's game. I hope you guys had a good time, and I will see you guys next week. But we are going to go raid Kuro and show him some love. So let's get that going. And we got to wait 10 seconds because, as always, I forgot to hit the button before I signed out. So, all right. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.